Ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is brought to you by Highly Efficient Heating Limited. Highly efficient by name, highly efficient by nature. We get ready for 3 5-minute rounds in the professional lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man has a flawless record of 3 wins with no losses and no draws. Fighting out of Keithley. Give it up for Deon Brunning. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner with a professional record of 15 wins with 6 losses and 0 draws. Fighting out of heaven, give it up for Paul Cookie Cook. When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Neil Hall.
Deon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 1 in the blue corner, Deon Brunning in the red, Paul Cookie Cook.
Yeah, Deon, he's only got 3 professional fights to his name, but he's undefeated. He had an extensive amateur record. Cookie's over 20 pro fights. So, I mean, on paper, there's one guy with a lot more experience, but I know I've seen a lot of Deon's fights. He's a very good fighter.
Well, Cookie initiates the clinch up against the cage. Use a nice head control. No, nice elbow, but switching positions now.
Yeah, he went for the elbow, which unfortunately meant he had to take a bit of the pressure off, but he's got back to where he wants to be. Credit for Brunning for stepping up to a fight like Cookie after only 3 pro fights.
Yeah, it's a big step up for him, but obviously if he wins this fight, he's just initiate himself in the top positions.
And he's a game guy, and we know Cookie's always game as well.
Yeah, Cookie's one of these. He can take a beating for 2.5 rounds and come back and beat you. Very durable fighter. Always
massively popular here at Made for the Cage as well. Just chipping away with the knees. This technical cage game, both guys jostling for position.
Yeah, there's not many people like this cage game. You know, they think it's just 2 guys pushing each other up against the cage, but there's a lot of skill involved and also a lot of energy involved.
Yeah, especially if you're up against a strong guy.
Yeah, we break free.
Deon still have a bit of reach on Cookie. A little bit taller. Nice jab there on the forehead. Cookie stepping in with the
nice
shots.
right hand.
Got to be careful having his chin up in the air for the counters, but he landed a couple of good right hands there.
Oh, nice knee there by Brunning, just missing the mark.
The danger is that counter.
Yeah, Brunning being the taller man, knees are very effective.
And a bit of a spring in his step now, Brunning. I think he must have caught Cookie clean there. As we say, we know Cookie can take a shot and keep coming. Interested in this. Both guys, you know. That's a nice
body shot.
I was just about to say, nobody's landed anything really significant yet. And then a big body shot came in from Brunning. This is more conservative than we've seen Cook in some of his other fights. Nice right hand over the top. Just brushed off Brunning's shoulder.
Yeah, Cookie's got a good ground game as well. I'm surprised he hasn't gone to the canvas. He likes the ground. But seeing that, he's not in any big trouble standing.
Nice counter there from Brunning as Cookie came in with a 1-2. Deceivingly accurate is Brunning. He has these short, sharp little counters that are not always that clear, but he's already marking Cookie's face up.
Yeah, just slight swelling on the right eye of Cookie. Oh, nice.
Big left.
Switch his stance and use that big left hand.
Good straight right to the body. I did referee one of Brunning's earlier pro fights, and he won with a spinning back kick to the body, a really lovely shot that dropped his opponent and finished him with a strike. So he has got an array of strikes as well.
Again, working that kick to the body, Jason.
Oh, Cookie went big with that left hook there. Stepped in with the elbow.
Well, an equal battle on its feet, this.
Oh, nice
left hand.
Cookie's is really stepping in with the power punches. Deon's a little bit longer. Nice jab that keeps landing.
Oh, slip. Oh, that hurt him. Looked like he slipped when he stood up. He twisted his ankle a little, but he looks fine now.
Very close call.
Very equal round. I wouldn't like to judge that one. Here we go, round two. Very, very close round for round one.
Yeah, exceptionally close and exclusively fought on the feet as well. Let's see if somebody wants to change attack for the second round, maybe to try and swing things in their favour. I'm not 100% sure, but I do think Brunning's a BJJ brown belt. So he's savvy ground game himself.
I was going to say, be comfortable on the ground. We're quite happy to trade right now.
Oh, big shots on the inside there from Brunning. Cookie's stepping in with that right hand. He's coming in with the right hand left extended, and he's done it a few times. He did land that right hand, managed to push Brunning onto the fence. Both guys have had good defense from this position.
Well, we're seeing there was to and fro in this position in the early of round one. Cookie now controlling it. Oh, just as I say that, there's the to and fro starting. And back again. It just shows how equal this fight is. Neither guy gaining the advantage, really.
I mean, as the fight wears on, you've got to wonder whether the experience of Cook, might come into play. He's had a lot of fights. He's gone the distance quite a few times as well. We know he's good for the 3-5s.
Yeah, to be honest, that's something you can't practice in the gym. You may go 3-5s in the gym, but until you've had the real fight and gone the distance, it's very hard to get ready for it. It's like a push jab, isn't it? He goes in with a jab and then pushes and tries to clinch as well.
Oh,
nice chopping low kick.
Well, it might be something he's had some success with in the gym. He's not having much success with it tonight, but a little short right got through then.
Now the kicks are working well for Brunning.
Oh, nice step knee as Cookie came in there.
Yeah, timed that nicely.
It's a good tool for the taller man.
The referee telling him to keep the hand flat or closed. You've got to watch the fingers and the eyes. Oh, nice right hand. And an uppercut there by Brunning. Cookie's the one who's stepping forward, but the counter-punching of Brunning has been accurate.
Yeah, watching this fight, you wouldn't know the experience differential.
Great
nice
takedown. Nice switch though. Cookie turns it over.
On the top of half guard, this is a good position for Cookie to start landing some ground and pound. He's just getting settled first. Nice cross face. Keeping tight, chest to chest.
Yeah, trying to pass the half guard.
And this could be pivotal in winning this round. It was very tit for tat up until now. And Cookie's, you know, the longer he spends on top, the more time he's winning the round, so he'll be more than happy to stay there. It's Brunning, the impetus is on him to move and to try and create something.
Brunning just seems to be holding on. I'm surprised being a brown belt in BJJ. Trying to re-guard now. That should be better for the brown belt. Plenty of submissions, plenty of reversals from this position.
We know what happens though. Cookie gets thrown in a lot of submission attempts, and it's very rare the finish. He's an extremely durable guy. We've seen him in deep triangles and arm bars, and he just seems to grit his teeth and muscle his way out of them sometimes. A really hard guy to finish.
Elbows from the bottom. Well, Brunning's doing well not to take any damage from Cookie, but Cookie's still winning the round in this position.
Yeah, if you're on the bottom, you need urgency, and Brunning, he tried to get up onto his hand there for a sweep maybe, or a stand-up, but he's not been able to get it, and this time, this spell in top position is just going to nick this second round for Paul Cook, you'd feel.
Yeah, I think Cookie's just done enough, to take this round. It was equal up until the takedown, and then obviously he's just dominated the last few minutes. Well, here we go for the third and final.
Yeah, we do know that Brunning's got finishes in his locker. Whether he can take out a guy as experienced and as durable as Cookie, I don't know. Looking for that side kick. Keep switching stances, Cookie, moving from orthodox to southpaw and back again. I'd like to see him try and pull the trigger a little bit more in the stand-up. He's been quite conservative by his standards.
Well, definitely trying to pull the trigger there was Brunning, but closing the gap as Cookie.
And again, there's been very little to separate the pair of them in this position, as we've seen already in the first and second rounds. But it's one of those, you know, the nuances of the position, especially if you're the guy who's not got his back on the fence, you're winning even if it's marginally. Just having that extra bit of control over your opponent.
Again, switching positions.
Referee calling for some action.
Both guys have got a body lock. Nice takedown.
Nice trip again,
onto
straight
the
in the mount.
Needs to get his hands free, which he's just done so. Cookie trying to turn his back. Is it a wise thing? Oh, he gets one hook out. He's a little bit high, is Brunning. Sits back now.
Both hooks are in now, Ian. I say we know just how durable Cookie is, but Brunning's got a lot of time to work.
Well, Cookie's going to try and throw him over the top. Nice work by Brunning, catches the leg, stops himself being thrown over. Tries to punish him for doing it.
I mean, Cookie's got to carry a lot of weight from Brunning there. He's going to be burning some energy out for sure.
Nice control from back position though by Brunning. He done really well to capture the leg, to stop himself being thrown over the top. But we've seen Cookie in this position many times, he's used to it. I would like to see Brunning flatting out Cookie. It's better than being picked up like this. Then again, traps the leg once more.
Yeah, moves and controls really well, does Brunning. He knows exactly where to go from Cook's every movement.
Now mount position. This is where the bombs will come down.
Good shots coming in there from Brunning.
Riding the body well.
And Cookie is the Bear Grylls of the MMA world. He's a survival expert. You know, he can be put in bad position after bad position, and he'll never give in. Always seems to find a way out. Brunning controlling, but not looking close to a finish as yet.
Now Cookie doing well to defend the rear naked. Cookie would have to make a big mistake lifting his head up for him to get caught in a rear naked choke. He's been here many times before, but Brunning just totally in confidence, riding the back, riding the body of Paul Cook.
Good shots coming in there, couple of
big
hammer
shots
fists.
under the armpit. Trying to soften him up so he lifts his head up and can get that rear naked choke in.
And this is nice work from Brunning to control a guy as good as Cookie. Just manoeuvring so well. Might be looking to open some up there with that underhook grip.
Just total domination from back position. Not really.
Oh, that was a big right
that
hand
was
that
a
got
big
through.
one. I don't see not really doing enough to stop the fight, but definitely doing enough to win the round.
Yeah, this makes things very interesting. I'm not sure how long's left in, but you know, is Brunning going to go for broke, or is he content to ride it out from there? Last 10 seconds. Very unlikely he's going to get the finish, but
well, if I was Brunning, I would go for something, even if it's just an attempt of something. He's definitely won this round. And time up. What a great fight.
This is going to be very interesting, and I think it's all going to ride on that first round. Very close, very technical fight. We're going to go to the judges for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for both fighters this evening. Come on! After 3 exciting and hard-fought rounds, we go to our judges' scorecards. And after conferring with our judges, this bout has been declared a majority draw. So ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Deon Brunning and Paul Cookie Cook.